So like I said, Obasanjo didn't take them seriously because they were not armed. So I'm going to explain how they became armed. Foreign powers, they usually exploit groups like this. When they see, this group is growing strength, everybody's hungry, the government are neglecting us, we need to do something about it. So they feel, okay, let's arm these people to go and fight the government. Some opposition leader in Nigeria, some politicians joined. Some NGOs joined. A lot of foreign powers joined in funding this Islamic movement. So that was how they got weapons. During the fall of Gaddafi, a lot of weapons from Libya trooped in. All the weapons that Gaddafi had, all the stockpile of weapons that Gaddafi had, during the fall of his government, those weapons were looted and a lot of them were brought into the Sahel region and also in northern Nigeria. Those weapons were given to this Boko Haram movement. So when they got weapons, they became violent. Though they don't attack their fellow Muslims as then. Till when Muhammad Yusuf was arrested and they were about to question him. So when some politicians found out that it was going to expose them as being complicit in his crimes, they unalived him in the police stations. So this thing triggered the Boko Haram movement. They became more violent. Abubakar Shaka took over and became ruthless. He doesn't care whether you're Muslim or not. He'll unalive you regardless. He kidnapped both Muslims and Christians. Then the foreign powers merged them together with ISIS, which is ISWAP. While these sheikhs are recruiting new youth into the movement using Salafi teachings, foreign powers are pushing in terrorists from the Sahel, from Niger, from Mali. That's why they have a very vast network. They have over 500,000 terrorists in Nigeria currently. As they are recruiting Nigerians into this terrorist group, they are bringing more from the Sahel region. But yet when Buhari came into power, put terrorists that are not even from Nigeria, put them into rehabilitation center to rehabilitate them. More people that are not from Nigeria, they don't have no identity whatsoever. You rehabilitate them, give them identity. You give them NIN, you give them voters card, use them to rig election. After election is done, you abandon them. You abandon them in IDP camps. When hunger beats them, they will enter the bush, join the bandits. Easier way for them to be recruited. Then later, when the military apprehend them now, you put them into rehabilitation camp again, and you expect those people to be patriotic to Nigerians. They will go back to crime. Many of them are not Nigerians to begin with. The foreign bandits, the foreign terrorists are way more than the localized ones because they are still recruiting in today. So if the government really claim they want to fight terrorism, they need to start from the foundation, stop the spread. Arrest people like the Sheikh Gumi. Sheikh Gumi is one of the spreaders of Salafi Islam. They preach the violent version of Islam. That's why you see him romancing terrorists, telling them that they are our brothers. Because he's the one preaching those things. They preach those things to you. When you are fully brainwashed, put you in to join the terrorist movement. So if the government is not arresting these sheikhs that are preaching Salafi Islam, they will keep on recruiting, they will keep on killing and rehabilitating them. But more are coming. You are not stopping the source. You are not stopping them from the source. First of all, you contain your country. Make sure that the spread of Salafi Islam ends. Block your borders. Make sure terrorists from other countries cannot get in without properly documented. Nigeria have a very porous border, so it's very easy for terrorists to troop in from every African country. If you can stop the spread of Salafi Islam in Nigeria, make it illegal, and also close our borders, prevent those terrorists from coming in and out as they like. Burkina Faso is doing the same thing. They arrested a lot of sheikh that was spreading this version of Islam. The military treat those people violently because they know the foundation of how this terrorist movement started. Nigeria knows, but they are doing nothing about it because they are using these terrorists to rig election. The politicians say, okay, instead of fighting these people, let's use them to our own advantage. That was what APC did that increased the spread of terrorism in Nigeria. And a government that expands terrorism cannot contain it because it cannot step on toes. You cannot fight with your partner. A good leader will be able to eliminate terrorism from Nigeria in 10 years. But APC has been in power for over 10 years now. But terrorism doubled. What does that tell you? You cannot fight with your own partner. They will drag you down. They will expose you. And that way with terrorism keep expanding in Nigeria is because there are different factions currently. One of the biggest faction that is well underestimated is the Fulani headsmen. I'll be talking about that in my next video.